All right, we're moving on with the chapter 19 of the 20 things you won't learn in college, but really need to know. Number 19, life is straight commission. I like to tell people, my wife's always worked for a salary. I've always kind of worked for, sort of been in the sales. I'm a go out and kill it, drag it home and eat it kind of person. So I've always thought of myself as straight commission, even when I was a salaried employee. But if you think of yourself as straight commission, even if you're in a salary position, you earn the income that you go out and try to earn. So there once was a time in the United States where you'd work for the one company all your adult life. That hasn't happened in 50 years. So 20 years ago, the average person was working for 6 companies before they died. I think my kids who are in college now, it's supposed to be 10 to 12 companies, maybe even more. So don't go complaining to your congressman, your school admin, that you're not getting the job that they promised. There's market forces at work. There's labor, and labor should be free to flow to its highest and best use. At least that's what my economics professor says. We determine our own worth, okay, in the marketplace. Work on your talent stack. Find talents that are valuable and build on those. Being raised in an entitled generation, this principle is unfortunately lost on so many people. We determine our education level, our skill level, our income level. There wasn't online when I was in school. There's so much stuff you can learn online when you're at home in the evenings that's mind-boggling, that I had to go to the library for when I was in school. So this is the human condition. You will make as much or as little as you feel comfortable making. Most of the people, a majority of people, will earn up to a certain amount and they'll feel okay with it, right? There are 5% there are the achievers that more want to keep building, but there is that equilibrium there. You determine how much money you want to make. It's up to you. Now, the average American is automatically also going to adjust their living standards to their income. So they're usually 1 or 2 paychecks away from poverty again. So in other words, think of yourself in that 5%, 10% category. Now, don't live for your job, but try to better yourself. Try to make those necessary behaviors, learn those necessary skills to become the income earner that you want to be. Now, anyone can be an entrepreneur, especially nowadays. It's easy to be a sole proprietor. Some people don't want the headaches, though, and that's okay. Some people just want a salary, 9 to 5, go home, etc. When I started our business 30 years ago, what we figured out is, okay, I'm still doing the work from 9 to 5, and then all of a sudden I got to work on the business after that. So you don't take away time when you're building the business. You're having to invest time, and you've got to take that time away from somewhere else. So you've got to think that through as well. So we are empowered. We're all empowered to choose what fits our temperament and our abilities the best. So each person's got to understand that we're not alone, that we alone are responsible and accountable for our own choices.